Divine Feminines, I hope everyone's incredibly well as always. I'm going to dig into your Divine Masculine's energy, okay? Because I'm getting feelings of panicking. And, okay, I'm feeling like he's not feeling like himself, okay? The telepathy is gone, or he can't pick up on your energy as much. And it's like, where are you? What are you doing? What are you up to? You guys know the song from A Night at the Roxbury, where do you go? Every time I hear that song, I tend to like laugh, right? Because I think of that movie. And that's really like the only portion of the song I know. Guys, go and listen to like the lyrics itself, or you could just read it if you're not into like listening, if it'll throw you off. But just read the lyrics because I feel like there could be additional messages in there. I'm getting very Queen of Swords from like the very few first lines where he's like, how do you just disappear on me? Like you might change your number, you just, like you move out of town. Very Queen of Swords, like you've cut someone off and they can't even pick up on the telepathy with you anymore, and it's making them curious as to what that means. And I do feel like this is a divine masculine that like they're aware of the energy, they're aware how it feels to know what you're thinking, to know how you're feeling without being in contact with you, but lately they can't tap into it. Okay, and not only are you guys maybe not in communication, but they can't tell, like, should they reach out? Okay, wait, maybe it's not a good time. They've never had to struggle with these feelings before. Usually it's confident, right? Like they could reach out to you anytime and you would be, welcoming the communication with open arms. They've never had to feel like, should I? Well, how come I haven't heard from her by now? Why am I sensing that she's okay? Or like I feel like this is a situation where you guys would tap in and out of each other's energy, and then maybe it would be the divine feminines to reach out, but something shifted or something's changed. So he's feeling like, should I reach out? And it's going to be this weird shift in the energy between you two where they start feeling more vulnerable or more comfortable, or like it breaks someone's arrogance in a way, or it breaks their ego a little bit to the point where like they don't want to lose you by having pride about not reaching out, like, okay, this is the vibe that I'm getting, guys. It's like, when you're out of touch with someone for a long time and usually it's one person to do the reconnecting, someone's realizing that like maybe I need to reconnect, maybe I should be the one to reach out and put effort into this. Okay, so you guys know where I'm going with this, with the put effort or make the effort card out of the romance angels. I got to start there. How is your masculine feeling, or what's he learning out of not picking up on telepathy with you? And another thing about telepathy, guys, is like he's used to talking to you in his head and you're not talking back, or the energy feels like he's just talking to himself versus knowing the difference of being able to pick up on you. Okay, maybe you're like, it's like, what are you up to? What are you doing? Where did you go? Are you even in the country? Okay, so let us see what is going on with the masculine's heart space when he thinks of the divine feminines. Okay, so your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You could be loving on yourself first. Some of you could have decided to recently travel or go somewhere with friends and family. I feel like you've also made a change when it comes to social media or disconnecting from social media. I'm also hearing that many of you are taking time to slow down, create slow mornings for yourself. It's like you're being very selfish with your time, and only you are getting a lot of your time right now. And it's opening up a lot of opportunities for you to nurture yourself. Maybe a lot of you are looking good, smelling good. Just by nurturing yourself, it takes you out of an energy of feeling like maybe you need to connect with your divine masculine, especially when nothing changes. Maybe you two are constantly, going through cycles that you want to stop, and so you're doing something different. And by doing something different, you may be detaching and focusing on yourself more. Okay, let's see what the divine feminines are focusing on. What are you up to right now by loving on yourself, your own life right now, nurturing and tending to your own garden? Ooh, we have ego, vanity, and pride. Maybe feeling arrogant about yourself, getting that, just getting that sense of ego back. And it's not always a bad thing, but maybe you're going through this phase of just feeling yourself, feeling like a bite up chillin', like they like to say in Trinidad, I really have feeling myself. So he might be panicking because something is brewing like this. Like you guys are about to pop off in your glow up era because you're sick and tired of somebody just coming in and out. You know your self worth. You know that you're worthy of somebody just coming towards you honestly. I'm hearing just with integrity, they have nothing to hide. Like, you know what I'm getting, Divine Feminines? You're really going through some kind of change where you have a lot of high expectations for yourself. I feel like the life that you are carving out for yourself, you expect to a certain degree somebody to be on that page. I mean, you're not expecting someone to be perfect, um, but at the same time, your expectations of what it is you want in romance or love or relationship has drastically changed. And that's why he can't connect in telepathy, because you're not the old version of you that wants him. You want more. And so he's scrambling, like, well, how the hell do I get in alignment again? And now I feel like telepathy is playing a big part in this connection because he's going to look out for feeling your energy again. So somebody's experimenting with, okay, now I got to look at my life and what do I do different? And all of a sudden he's feeling like you went from maybe at times being in this chaser energy, but I feel like a lot of you pump the brakes and you're like, whoa, what exactly am I chasing here? Okay, somebody started checking their statements. You're like, wait a second, what am I doing? So I feel like many of you are just investing a lot of time into yourselves right now. Somebody could have recently taken themselves on a shopping spree. Maybe you just bought a new outfit. A lot of you want to make big purchases. I just feel like investing in you right now. Like that is what you want to do. You want to invest in you. Maybe you are doing that. A lot of you are being guided towards saying like, just screw it, I'm gonna do it. This, and again, I do see like a big purchase coming through. You're gonna be in the present moment because you don't want to be in this past energy of just always guessing. I feel like your divine masculines are realizing that their game playing brought a lot of that instability, and now they're feeling like, oh shit, what did I do? Because that instability is exactly what makes you go, absolutely not. Okay, so someone is learning about that. They're like, whoa, 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 okay, I messed up. I made a mistake. I see how important security is to you. I see how important it is to, be predictable in a sense. Like, this is somebody who is learning the type of woman that you are, divine feminine, but I feel like they're learning it because you're learning it, and then you're standing tall or 10 toes down on your boundaries. Someone finds that extremely sexy and extremely attractive because, again, they may not like what it feels. Yeah, they may not like what it feels like to be without your presence. It's like you add a pep in their step in some way. And again, by you standing 10 toes down on how it is you expect them to show up for you, romantically, like you want the full works. You don't want anybody cutting corners with you. Like, that is what you're learning, divine feminines. And so you're giving it all to yourself right now because that is what you wish to attract. I feel like you've left your divine masculine behind or in the dark. Figure it out. Learn this lesson. And it's not just about bringing whatever is best to the table with you. It's also transforming them, right? In order to bring the best to you, they got to be the best themselves, right? They have to go on that inner journey themselves. And that's why I feel like there is this constant push and pull between you two, because it's like right when you think he's got you, you're off again. You're off to a new level. That is how I feel your masculines are feeling right now. What's the divine feminine's current energy? Okay, so there you are, divine feminines. Yeah, so you're going through this transformation here where, like, I keep hearing the word bitch, and I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I just feel like somebody's ready to be a bitch to their divine masculines, but it's this way of like showing respect to yourself or honoring the dark divine feminine side of yourself that awakens to having those strong boundaries and not knocking them down for anybody, and making sure that when you do put those in place that people are able to rise to them, like respect them and do better. Like, that's how you are. Like, you're going through this phase of like, yes, you know what, I accept this about myself. I am the best, therefore I expect the best, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've been picking up on a lot of Queen of Swords energy as well. So for some of you, it's not about this ego and pride and arrogance. It's just you were born with, this kind of star quality about yourself. Now go out and big up yourself, yeah. Go out and big up yourself. That's just how it is. Like some of you are just born with knowing that you are the shit, and some of us have to back up and be like, hey, you walk the talk, baby. Walk it. Go on. Right? Some of us have to give you your applause because a lot of you are out here, working really hard and making sacrifices and doing things by the book and not going along with the status quo or what society says. And you're daring to go against the grain, even if it ostracizes you. But, what you won't do is bow down to anybody. No, you won't, divine feminines. And that in itself makes you extremely attractive to this divine masculine. You're very decisive. You know what it is you want. Now, if there's two choices presented, you're going to take the one that better suits this transformation here. Okay, so let's see where his current heart space is for you. Now that you're holding this position firm, how is your masculine's currently feeling towards you? Okay, so we have keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like, again, this is something that is growing on him. He knows that I feel like these qualities within you pull him in. Okay, he wants to rise to the occasion. He wants to refine himself or even go through this transformation just like you, right? This transformation is not an easy process. It takes time, right? It takes unlearning a whole bunch of shit and having the courage to relearn the person that you want to become and take the appropriate actions to get there. But whoever you are, divine feminines, like, you're out of this world to him. I mean, I feel like you move by these values and standards that he's never even heard of before. Okay, you could teach him a lot of valuable things as well. And someone's feeling like, why did I mess that up? Or why did I let that go? Or why did I take that for granted? But I do feel like this separation or you going through some kind of transformation where you're maybe a different version of yourself, cussing them off, telling them off, or, going from very like timid to now speaking your truth, speaking your mind, demonstrating what it is you desire or want and you're willing to go without if it means standing true to yourself.